4 players, 3 rounds, only 1 chance to win. The challenge? Create an unforgettable contraption created from the mystery items in these chests before time runs out. Our distinguished panel of judges will critique their work, and one by one they must face the dreaded wrenching block. Who will win the grand prize, and who will be wrenched? Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 1 of Wrenched. Today we have 4 competitors about to compete in the Wrenched Challenge. Let's meet them. Slowpoke, would you be so kind as to extend the bridge? Our first competitor is Rajasent. Raj, fill us in.
Hi, Direwolf. It's Rajasent from We All Playcast here. Do I get to pick my color, by the way?
You can. You can head to whatever platform you want.
All the way going purple.
Do not look in your mystery chests just yet.
Shouldn't look in the chest then, quite yet.
Not until I tell
Awesome.
you. Next competitor, Mr. Flame Goat.
Hello, I'm Flame Goat. Everybody knows who I am. If you don't, that's okay. I'm gonna go for blue.
Very good. Our next competitor, Tamas.
Hi, I'm Tamas. I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to be saying here right now, but I'm Tamas.
Well, welcome to Wrenched. And finally, OG Aristotle.
Hi there, I'm OG Aristotle. I stream too over at twitch.tv/OG Aristotle. I'm going green.
Go for it. So, our competitors already know the rules. However, for those of you who don't, we're going to briefly go over them. Each competitor has a chest on the center of their platform. Inside that chest, 4 random items from different mods. Our competitors must create one cohesive machine using all 4 items, and they've got 30 minutes to do so. At the end of 30 minutes, our judges here will go ahead and critique them on their builds using 3 criteria. Number 1, functionality. Does the machine function and work? Number 2, design. How good does it look? And number 3, creativity. Were they creative in the use of the mystery chest ingredients? Is everybody clear on the rules?
I got him.
Yep.
Do you believe so?
As always, you've got access to our machines and AE system. All raw materials are available to you, and you've got many machines available. Any machines that may not be available here that you need are up to you to craft. 30 minutes are on the clock, and your time starts now.
Woo! Alright, so chests open and everything?
Yep. So for our viewers, the 4 mystery items are Alchemy Catalyst, Item Conduit, Advanced Item Filter, and Timer. Mr. Slowpoke, if you'd be so kind as to drag the 4 contestants out of this room so that we can talk about them.
I can.
So today we've got 3 judges. We've got Mr. Soren. Hello, Soren.
Hello!
Are you ready to judge these guys on these crazy machines they're about to build?
I am.
Yay.
Look, I'm so happy I threw my hat. Oops.
I see that.
I have another one. We're good.
I don't know. Direwolf, do your viewers really know who Soren is?
No, not really. He's kind of a noob.
I'm just a random guy I picked up. Ooh.
I mean, we said distinguished panel of judges, but we were stretching a little bit when it comes to Soren.
Shots fired.
I just want you to look at the chat in game. There you go.
Oh, okay, thanks. Our second judge is Mr. Bacon Donut, who is currently live streaming for the St. Jude's charity, and a big reason that we built this map was for your live stream and charity event. So welcome, Bacon Donut.
Thank you, and I really want to thank you for putting this together. I sat down with Direwolf, I told him about this charity marathon, and he was like, you know what, I want to get involved, and I've got the perfect thing. And so they've done a lot of work to make this happen, and it's just the perfect thing for this marathon. So I love it, and apologies in advance if you hear me saying things like, Devilfish, thank you for the $25 donation to St. Jude's, and Phyllis also donated 25. Okay, I think that's it.
Absolutely. Yep, nope, you're doing a charity live stream, and that's absolutely no problem. And then our final competitor, Mr. Slowpoke 101, who also assisted in the building of this map. How are you, Slowpoke?
I'm really glad to be back on here.
Yeah.
It's great to be back on Wrench. It's been a long time coming.
Slowpoke has been poking me a little bit to like get a wrench series going again, and I kept saying, we'll see, we'll get around to it. And then he said, right, Bacon Donut's doing a charity live stream, let's do wrenched. And I said, okay, let's do it.
It's been a while, hasn't it? We've been like, yes, but we're here at last, finally.
Yeah.
We were given not a lot of notice, but I think we had like 48 hours to build the map. It was just like,
Yeah.
oh wait.
Yep. Well, definitely shout outs to Morval Ira, who was a big help.
Yeah, Morby, who's actually around as well. Like I believe Dyer and Morby were up till 2 a.m. one night. Like I don't even.
Oh my goodness.
That's way past my bedtime.
Yeah,
Like a
Yes, it
boss.
is.
Yep.
Dagger's been
So just
11.
clarification on the map, so that people who are watching know, the AE system is fully populated using creative cells, and we've basically given our contestants all the raw materials they might need. However, smelting and that kind of stuff is up to them. We've also supplied them with some other things, like a creative Thaumonomicon, so they can unlock all Thaumcraft research. So that they don't have to do research in the middle of the map. That might not be fun. A couple books, a couple tools, a couple wrenches, obviously. Just basically all the raw materials you might need to get going. Like we've got a creative mode wand from Thaumcraft, that kind of stuff. A creative orb from Blood Magic. So if we ever happen to give them items from those mods and they need access to that, it's definitely available. We've also given creative amounts of essence from Thaumcraft. We've got a bunch of machines here that they can access as needed. And pretty much the goal is for them to build it. What do you guys think of the 4 mystery items in the first round? Like, what would you maybe consider building with these?
Personally, like I don't know anything about Botania, so I don't really know what the alchemy catalyst is for.
Right.
But I mean, a stack of item conduit immediately makes me want to make a complicated system for moving things around.
Yep. So the catalyst from Botania allows you to convert items from one to another. So you can, for example, create zombie flesh and convert it into leather. You can also convert different types of wood into each other. There's about 157 recipes that the alchemy catalyst can do.
Yeah.
It can convert glowstone blocks into 4 glowstone dust, and the same for quartz. There's a long list of items it can convert. So it's basically an item conversion tool, but you must place that. So this is the trick. The alchemy catalyst doesn't have a UI like all things in Botania. So you have to place it beneath a mana pool, and then have enough mana in the pool for the conversion to run, and you have to drop your item on top of the pool.
Right.
So that's the challenge in this mystery chest, is that they have to figure out a way to drop those items and get them
which
and
would
know how to
presume
use the
is what
catalyst.
the
Right?
timer's for, but we'll see what they make of it.
What's that?
And
Which I presume that's what the timer is for, but
Yeah.
we'll see what they make of it.
Right.
I've never tried this. If you put an item conduit on the side of a mana pool, will it pull from that?
No. There is no
we have
inventory
to-
in Botania.
So they have to work out how to integrate the item conduit with the mana pool somehow.
Right. Like if it were me, I might route the item conduits into like an item dropper of some kind and drop the item onto the pool.
So you would use it as at the point of going in rather than the point of coming out.
That's what I would do. But
So
I mean,
what-
clearly
then
we've
we've
got
gotta
4
work out the
contestants.
stuff.
Hopefully they come up with some different stuff.
So putting the item filter into that might be interesting.
Yeah, that might be
you
a good
do that?
approach to take, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different things we can do with this. So let's come back in a second here and see what these guys. I've noticed our blue contestant has not built anything yet, which has me a little bit worried. Neither is purple, to be fair.
They're all kind of running around right now, just kind of gathering resources. I think OG Aristotle is the only one who's immediately started building.
Right.
He's
Yeah.
got his Botania stuff going right away.
Yep.
He clearly has something in mind here.
Yep. So I noticed OG went ahead and created a pure daisy, which he didn't have to do. We do have a pure daisy available. But maybe he did that on purpose. Somebody else is already using the pure daisy, so
It also saves time from walking back and forth.
that's true. Yep. So I guess the question is how much living wood and living rock you might need before you decide to go that route and make your own. But it's not a bad solution.
How many catalysts did you put in each chest?
1.
There was just one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, typically I'll give them one
Realistically-
item, and if it's something like item conduits, right? I don't want to give them one, because they're probably going to want more than one, so I give them a stack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I mean, they can obviously craft more if they wanted to use more, but that's up to them.
See, we got a $35 donation from Neen Mock, and Doug W donated $200.
Cool.
Wow.
Nice.
This is all to benefit St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, which is just a world leader in treatment and research for childhood cancers and other serious diseases.
Very cool. Absolutely.
Yeah, I
amazing.
know. Like Baker was explaining it to me before this all took place, and some of the word they seem. I went and looked it up.
So I think at this point, 10 minutes has elapsed. We've got 19 minutes remaining. Some of our competitors are definitely doing well. Others haven't really done all that much yet. I'm looking at Mr. Flamegoat. He's got 1 block placed, so he's getting there.
Really?
Yeah. But Raj
Probably
as well
thought
has
it was
1
three.
block placed, so we'll have to see. Let's bring them in and see. Do you want to grab Mr. Flamegoat first?
Yep.
Okay.
User was moved to your channel.
Mr. Flamegoat, what do you think?
Hello.
How do you like this chest, huh?
I don't.
You don't? I know that you don't typically delve into magic mods that much. Is that correct?
That is yes, correct.
Okay. So do you even know like what to do with the alchemy catalyst or how it works?
I admittedly I had to go read.
Yeah.
I had no idea what it was for.
Well, we do have a Lexic of Britannia in the system, so if you wanted to look that up in game documentation, it is there.
I did see what it does, so I have a plan for it.
Good, good. Okay, cool. We will let you get back to work because you've only got 18 minutes left. Slow, why don't you grab Raj to send for me?
Okay.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Hello.
How you doing, Raj?
Oh, we're doing okay. A little nervous, but you know, making it happen.
Nice.
You're good.
Do you have a plan for like what you're gonna do?
Yes, I'm going to use the alchemy catalyst and it open blocks dropper to make me some mana, and I'm going to convert something into something else. I'm not sure what yet.
Very cool. Are you going to use item filters then to figure out what you're going to convert?
Exactly. So there'll be a chest of random items, so you could drop whatever you want in there, and then it will pull items out and convert them into recipes.
Nice.
If that makes sense.
Very cool. All
I
right.
have 19 minutes. I got to do this.
You got time now. You got 17 minutes now.
Oh God.
Let's get Aristotle in here, slow.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks, Raj.
No problem.
User was moved out of
OG?
your channel.
Yep.
User was moved to your channel.
OG Aristotle, you have the most blocks placed on your platform. I want you to know that. Out of
Love
anyone.
the dirt.
really?
Yeah.
Nice.
How you doing? Are you cohesive on your thoughts or?
I am. What I'm looking to do is see if I could set up a timed dropping system into this alchemy catalyst to turn coal into other items.
Cool. I noticed you made a pedal apothecary. Is that going to be part of your build, or did you use that to make your pure daisy?
It's kind of concise. I used it to make my pure daisy because I knew they'd be using theirs.
Nice.
So I just wanted to have kind of my own right there ready that I could use.
Sure.
I don't have enough time to make formation and annihilation planes to do it all, but I mean, you could automate that.
Sure, yeah, definitely. All right, cool. We'll let you get back to work because you've only got 16 and a half minutes left.
Oh wow.
No pressure.
No, not at
pressure
all.
I got
Slowpoke,
it.
our last contestant is Tamas.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Hi.
Hey, Tamas, how
Hello.
you doing? I see you've got some progress going on down here. I think you have the most mystery chest items used thus far.
Right, so I am definitely using quite a lot of them. Let me see. I have the timer already. I have a plan for that. The advanced item filter as well. I've got a plan for that. Basically, it's going to filter out that I'm going to be only processing rotten flesh.
Okay.
So the idea here is it's going to automatically rotate rotten flesh into hide and then back and back and back and back and forth. So yeah, that's the plan. And the timer is going to be clicking the open crate.
Nice. Okay, cool. All right, let's let Tamas go.
Yay.
Nice. So I want
User
to
was
just shout
moved
out
out
some more
of your
donations
channel.
quick if I could.
Sure. So I don't know if you guys picked up on what Tamas said, but he's going to use the timer to activate his open crate from Britannia.
Yeah.
The Britannia open crate does not respond to redstone signal like a vanilla dropper does. It just drops the items immediately once they hit the inventory.
So
He
It's
wants
gonna be
that
a
timer
dead pit.
really on the duct or the conduit.
Yeah, he should be using the timer on the conduit, not
we'll
on
see
the...
if he
find
pulls
out,
that up. We'll see if he spots that.
Yeah, he might not
So
notice that
we
until...
can't count that, can we? If he puts it down and it doesn't actually do anything.
So right, that would
mean-
count against his functionality score because he used a block in a way that's not really functional.
I mean, it's better than not placing it at all. But,
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Only just though, like literally, it's only just better.
You used it, but you
Right.
didn't.
I mean, he might as well just place it on the side of the platform, not touching anything.
Yeah.
It's like
but
he
it's not
placed it
actually
down, but it's
doing
not doing anything.
But it showed an attempt. Right.
Yes,
So
Definitely. Yep.
So OG's doing pretty good. We've been.
Poor OG made a very slow iron pickaxe, but we do
dear.
supply cobalt
Cobalt.
pickaxes.
That's
And
all
then-
yours.
So the question then, really, for this round, I think, is going to be Flame Goat versus Raj. We'll see.
I mean,
Depending
as
on
we've seen
what
in the
happens.
past, though, I mean,
Yeah.
the timer is really the thing that counts, and once
Yeah.
it hits 0,
Yeah.
we've seen people who we thought were not getting any progress done, and then
Yeah.
in the last 10 minutes, they just turned it around, right?
As
They
I
used the
said to
first
these
20
guys,
minutes to
like,
prepare
yeah.
everything.
Everything happens in like the last 5 minutes, the plating up stage, if you like. It's
Yeah.
like we shouldn't count any.
A lot could change, and somebody could at the last second forget to put an ingredient down, and then boom.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah, like we just said with Tamas, with that misuse of the timer, it's like that could really count against him if he doesn't fix that.
Definitely. I see Raj is creating some endo flames, which convert coal into mana. I mean,
Yeah.
if that's part of the system he's building, cool, but he doesn't need to do that because he's got unlimited mana downstairs. He could just grab a mana tablet and
He
bring mana up.
probably, yeah.
But if that's
Now-
part of the system he's building, then that works too. So, I mean, we'll just see, right?
I'm kind of concerned for Flamegoat because he's making a comparator check to see if there's items inside this inventory.
Right.
But that's like an optimum place to put your timer.
That's true.
Use comparator to see if there's items in it,
Yep,
but have a not gate for the timer.
correct.
Oh, he is doing it. Okay.
Yep, so he is doing the timer. That's cool. He's using it to stop the timer. Which is actually something that I will give him creativity points on, because you don't want that timer running if it doesn't need to be.
No, it's
Yeah.
that's
Right.
pure. That's
But this
really
is
good.
backwards.
Well, he'll figure it
It will
out.
only run when there's no items in it.
Yeah.
Right. But like you don't want to be in the situation where you're running a timer that you don't need to, because that contributes to server lag and frame rate lag. So him stopping that timer, like that's points for him, I would say.
I don't know if I would take the time to do that in a 30-minute competition.
I guess we'll see how
Yeah.
it works out. We'll be back in a minute, guys, to see what's up. All right, contestants, just want to give you a warning. We're coming up on 5 minutes remaining.
Oh boy.
Already
Oh boy.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so start putting your finishing touches on things.
See, now
So
that's
just a
what we
warning,
like.
guys. They only have less than 5 minutes left at this point.
Yeah.
I just gave them their 5-minute warning, and we're gonna have to see how they manage.
I've seen some items flying around, so
Right.
Rube Goldberg is awesome. We love that type of stuff. It's like
Yeah.
really, really cool.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of fun.
clarification for people in the chat who've been asking.
Or is he-
This is going to be released as a public downloadable mod pack
Uh-oh.
from
He's doing the
FTD.
same thing.
There you go. That's better. Over 500 votes now. Wow, it's a very clear winner as the favorite.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very
that's
clear
interesting.
winner.
We did a straw poll on Bacon Stream to see who the favorite was. Who's the favorite? I don't mind saying it on the recording.
So, who do you think it should be?
Oh, I'm not going to say until the end. Like, I know enough to not make any assumptions.
After we choose a winner, he's gonna say who he thinks. it
Okay,
should be.
so actually, it's really, really a kind of a surprise bring this. So, in 4th place is Tamas.
That does not surprise me at all, and I think it's
So,
mostly
which is
because
the red-
people
red
don't know who
platform.
he is.
Yeah.
Correct.
In 3rd
It's mostly
place
that.
on the green platform, on the purple platform is Rajasant.
Okay.
In 2nd place on the green platform is OG Aristotle.
Yep.
And currently winning the vote at the moment is Flamegoat.
Interesting.
Yeah, which is kind of like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see how it
Because I'm
goes. All
looking at
right, we'll be
Fungoats.
back here in a second because we're about to wrap up the first round.
into the room now.
I'm going to go pop down there.
Channel
All right,
switch.
guys. Less than a minute remains. So finishing touches, like, you've got 50 seconds.
Have to defuse that bomb. We got 1 minute remaining.
Pretty much. When I call the 1 minute timer, I'm going to request that you all come up to the wrenching platform where the judges will be sitting, and we'll go over each of your builds one by one.
Okay.
Cool. So,
Sounds
30 seconds remain. Just FYI. All right, guys. You have 10 seconds remaining. 9,
Oh man.
8,
Oh man.
7, 6,
Six.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please stop building. Everybody head
Oh,
up to the
no.
wrenching platform. Judges,
I love
take
the
off your hats.
Oh, it doesn't quite work. Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. That's Dyer's build all the time. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
That's not how I've seen it.
I mean, to be fair, he kind of has items spilling all over the place, so that sounds more like a Soren build, but we'll see.
And Dyer's build is both of ours.
All right, guys, we are back for the wrenched judging. Contestants, what did you think of the first round?
I'm very nervous, Dyer.
Oh, that good, huh?
Yeah, it was that good, yes.
Yeah.
Are you sure that was not 15 minutes instead of 30?
Was I not wrong when I told you 30 minutes goes by quickly?
So quick.
All
Very
right,
fast.
judges, let's go look at platform number green, because green is a number now.
Platform number 3.
Number 3.
So I believe this was OG Aristotle's build. OG, you can come down and tell us, everybody can come if they want, and just explain what your build's concept was and what you were looking to do and what you accomplished.
Okay.
Before you even start, I want to say I love it.
It's very Soren-esque.
now.
Soren, you have the Soren vote.
I can never seem to have enough coal when I need coal. So I decided to make a build where I could continually duplicate coal through passive means of mana generation with the catalyst. Because if you drop coal in there, it'll like double the coal. But
Okay.
you need a way to, if you're going to use something like a vacuum hopper to stop it. So I put this over here with a little piston to stop the actual vacuum from picking it up.
Right.
But what it does is it'll pick up the coal, drop it back into the chest, put that into the open crate, drop it down. Even if I'm standing here, though, the timer will stop it from dropping. Well, not it's supposed to, but it doesn't. And then, then I have time to work on the redstone. But
Nice.
basically, it'll just double the coal. But day blooms, since they're passive, will decay. So there's a pedal apothecary here to make some more day blooms when those decay, so you can keep making your mana. But then it cycles back up to the top, and it's filtered to only drop coal. So even if other stuff gets dropped in there, it'll only put coal in the crate and drop it down. But it just
Where's the
it's
filter
a-
at? Oh, I see it. It's up top.
Yeah, it's a coal replicator through
Gotcha.
mana.
Okay. So judges, your thoughts?
So you used the catalyst to make the next catalyst to duplicate. Right? You made the green catalyst, the conjuration?
No.
Okay.
Right. So
That
he's
one
using the
doesn't
alchemy
duplicate.
catalyst. So I think the problem is that you mix up the alchemy catalyst with the conjuration catalyst.
Oh, really? Dang.
Yeah. So
Which we kind of
You will
spotted
get-
just before you finished. But everything else we kind of loved, didn't we? We liked the endless
Right.
loop, and we saw straight away what you were doing with the brick and the piston, which was kind of awesome.
no.
Yep.
I mean, from where I sit again, I am not super good with Britannia. I'm giving you major style points for the gentle loping of the coal through the air toward the vacuum hopper.
It's very
That's definitely
therapeutic,
design-worthy.
isn't it?
It's
It's
just
like
gorgeous.
Can you turn it back on?
it's like watching an aquarium or something like that. You can just sit there for hours watching it over and over and over again.
Can we turn it back on?
Yeah.
I want to see them.
Nope, nothing.
Oh.
Did it drop all the coal out? It did. Oh, I forgot to set this to extract.
Ah!
Oh no!
I'll let you do it just because I want to see it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, man. Go!
There we go.
You go, Cole.
All right.
You go.
Flame goat, get off.
Interference.
Very nice. All right, let's move on to the
You're
next
voted
judging
off the
platform.
island.
All right, we are at Tamas's platform. Tamas, talk us through your build.
Okay, so this should be turning rotten flesh into leather. My timing's a little bit off, that's why it's not working right now. I was messing around with timings. Basically, it's very, very simple. Every single pulse, it will pulse the item conduit. It will pull out talking, it's hard. An item, basically rotten flesh, drop it into the open crate, drop it down into the mana pool, which will convert it. Then you have your transfer node, which will only pick up leather and put it into the chest. I've seen suggestions, why didn't I use a vacuum hopper? Vacuum hopper, I did try that, but it definitely has an issue. You can't filter it. Once
Correct.
you drop it down from the open crate,
point.
it would be pulled in automatically and the mana pool would not convert it.
And did
So
you
just-
use the advanced item filter?
Yes.
Where?
Oh,
It's in
I
the
broke
top.
it.
Oh,
No, it's
it used to be.
was it there? I might
I
have.
think you
broken
had it
it
early
when I-
on because I saw it.
Yeah, I had it early
But-
on. I might have broken it and forgot about it, but that I broke it. The idea was to have it in the chest on the extract, so it only extracts raw and flesh. So if you put anything else in there, it wouldn't do that.
Fair enough. So just as an alert on the rules, right? So technically you did not use that item.
Yes, technically I did not use that item.
Okay. So judges will have to keep that in consideration. Not using an item is not an instant elimination, but it does weigh heavily against you.
I do like that you managed to fix or see that your timer wasn't actually affecting your open crate.
Yes.
I do like
Yeah,
that.
we had a whole discussion about that, how you would put the timer on the crate initially, and we were all like, is he going to see that? Is he going to move it?
Yep. I did see that. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Why doesn't it make sense? Oh, okay. I made a mistake. I get it.
Now,
Okay, good.
So
Moving
why
over
isn't
now.
leather coming through right now?
I think the timing, the pulse timing's off on the extract. It should be.
He might need to
with
pulse lengthen
these,
it.
The pulse is
Yeah.
too short, I think.
Right.
Completely.
Yes.
So you need a repeater.
Okay, let's go check
Or
out the
8
next
ticks.
competitor's platform. All right, Rajasthan, talk us through your build.
All right, very cool. So I do have the endo flames that we created here, so it can be easily automated with some coal to provide us with some mana. Now the item filter is right here, and this is an automated, almost automated process. Right now, it's going to be converting redstone to glowstone using the alchemy catalyst. I use the timer on an item dropper directly. We could speed that up if we want to make it a little quicker. But if you guys want to see it in action, here's the only problem with this that I wasn't able to quite get done before the end. Once it starts pulling that out, it'll actually spit them out, and I don't think it'll pick them up. Yeah.
Correct.
That world interaction upgrade is being missed.
Gotcha.
So
But-
the reason for that is because it's trying to put in the item or a block above it, and because it's a solid block, it doesn't even hit near that. So
Yes.
the easiest way to solve that would be an item collector with a filter. The ender collector from Extra Utilities.
I believe if we had more world interaction upgrades, like I just placed in, that would work as well.
Oh,
But then
let's
you'll
look-
wind up picking everything in your base.
Yeah, will that pick up the coal?
Well, you'd want to filter it. That would be another.
Well, I
good
mean, all the
move.
glows on your base if you ever dropped it.
Cool. Very good.
All right.
Judges, any comments?
This is certainly more compact
Yes.
design.
And it's feels rather solid.
Apart from the fact that it's like what we would say semi-functional, like this is a good design. Like,
Right.
and it's within the confines of the challenge, it's functional. Like
Right.
in the
Right.
confines of a world, it's semi-functional. But in the
It's
confines of
definitely the
challenge-
most functioning build we've seen yet.
Yes, it's the first functioning build.
And there's a couple components you can actually change to make it varying speeds, both the conduit and the timer there, just to make it as fast as you want or as slow you want.
Exactly, yep.
Very cool. All right, off to the blue platform. All right, finally, Mr. Flamego, talk us through your build.
It doesn't work. I'll just go ahead and say that.
Oh,
I didn't get to link up my thing for the mana there. But the idea here was I'm a builder, and I noticed that we didn't have any spruce wood, which
Uh-oh.
bothers me because I like spruce wood. So the idea here was to make an automated spruce wood converter from oak. I believe that's how the catalyst works.
Yes.
Okay, so also anybody that's ever watched my stream knows that I like using vanilla-esque redstone. So I was gonna do kind of like a Rube Goldberg type deal with the redstone, but obviously no time for that. So it'll turn itself on if I go down here and I throw oak logs, so it is filtered.
nice.
So there it goes, and it will automatically drop those. And the plan there was to toss a world interaction on there and do the same thing that the other guys had done. I just didn't get time to finish it there.
Sure, sure. And of course, you just need a little bit of mana in the pool, but
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Very good, judges.
It's okay, be honest.
For really, pretty standard designs here. Like this one again, it's just missing a little bit before it's finished. There was 5 minutes. I think we would have seen a finished project here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
I like the build, but I feel like even with vanilla redstone, I like compacting all the circuitry I can. And in this case, you could really, like maybe
it could be a lot
2 by
smaller,
3.
couldn't it? Like
Yeah, you could just remove the redstone out, just put a block there, put a torch, and then lead that to the timer directly.
I always forget.
You're good though. No, I mean it works without mana, in a sense that does what it needs to.
And just a comment for you is, I noticed that you automatically turn off your timer when it's not necessary. I liked that because that is healthy for server tick rate. And
we all liked that. Yeah, we all said that when that came in. We all liked
so that definitely counts towards creativity and functionality, I would say.
I'm a server administrator, so that's cheaty for me.
Fair enough. All right, we're going to let you guys go, and the judges are going to deliberate. All right, judges, what did you think?
Do you want me to start? Because I know exactly where I am now.
Okay, go ahead, Slap.
So I can tell you where I am, and then these guys can argue against me if they want.
You can.
I think it's fairly clear from what I saw that if we were to pick a winner, the only one who met the criteria is Raj.
Okay.
So,
I would agree.
although his design isn't the best, I think OG's is probably the best design. Raj is, for me, the most functional one, so he's clearly the winner for that
Right.
round.
And remember, you don't have to pick a winner yet. All you have to do is pick the loser.
This is just my own where I am with the 4 people.
Right. So if you had to choose someone to be wrenched, who would it be?
If I had to choose somebody to be wrenched based on what I saw now, unfortunately, it would be Tamas. Just because I think there was two problems. First, it was non-functional. It isn't working. And secondly, it was missing an item.
Okay.
So that would be for me.
Anybody else have some comments?
That is exactly where I stand as well. I have to give the most points to the one that actually works and take the most points away from the one that misses an item and doesn't work. And you could argue about whether Flame Goat or OG, which one has the better between the two, but they had all their items in place.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And I agree with both of that. And I think the other one, if they would count out functionality, Flame Goat for me would be the one that would be wrenched, just because I like compact redstone. That's what I'm looking for. But Tamas would be the one that I'd wrenched right now.
All right. So let's bring them up and break the news. All right, contestants, the judges have reached a conclusion. Slowpoke, would you please deliver the news?
Okay, so we, I would say we fought long and hard, but we didn't, because unfortunately in this case, there was, I don't like to use the word clear loser, but there was one build that was not only not functioning, but had also missed an item out. And because of that, in this round, head bowed, we have decided to rent.
It's so sad.
Poor Tamas.
Poor
Let
Tamas.
me give you a hug.
No! Oh, goodness.
Here, have an apple.
Now they're giving hugs, or they forget this is 1-9, you can't push him off the edge.
He actually bowed his head in shame. It was so good.
Thank you, Tamas, for competing, and sorry to see you go first.
This was fun.
Thank you for coming along.